obviously it must have been a good place to be the last couple of days after your achievement, and you'll be wanting to seal fourth as well. What to play for still?
Yep, brilliant night the other night for everyone. To have guaranteed European football with one game to go is a brilliant achievement from us. I think staff and players deserve great credit for what they've done this season. And I think we will get credit. I would hope we will get credit for it, because I think it is an achievement in the league that we play in. And but we want to finish the season well, and but we've got a real tough task tomorrow against the new champions. We have to understand what we've done this season is a real good body of work. It was a good place in the change room, and inside for a part the other night. I thought it was a brilliant atmosphere during the game. Obviously at the end was great. So it was it was a good night.
I know there's highs and lows in every season, but given you had such a high at the start of the first half and then a difficult run.
Yeah.
Does it make it sweeter that it was only maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago that it was you were really struggling to get out of that kind of rut of not winning a league game?
Yeah, it does make it sweeter. It does. I'm not going to lie, because I think it was almost like our first 20 games of the season didn't exist for some people. Somehow we won a golden ticket to get in the top 6, but I thought it was over the course of a season, which is 2021-22, not just 22. And I think we won enough games, scored enough goals, and got the points that we needed to earn our place in the top 6. So there was a little bit of that, as almost it seemed as if the first 20 games did not ever happen and didn't exist for some reason. And I think it was wrong. We understood the run of form we were in wasn't great, but then at the end of the season, or at the split, you are where you are because you deserve to be. So when I was not talking about the league table when we were 4th and flying, it was for the reason that let's see where we are at the end of the season, because that's when it counts. And we were still there when it counted. And for me, we've overcome a lot of challenges this season. Some of them documented, some not. So for us to achieve what we have done, I think we can pat ourselves on the back a little bit, because not many other people will be patting us on the back.
What does it say then? Is it the character that's been most impressive to get out of that run and to get back to winning ways? Was it someone else that you had to do to try and? No,
it was a magic wand. We found a magic wand in the office and just sprinkled it about, and somehow we won a couple of games. It was down to character, personality, hard work, belief, all the things that we talk about when we start pre-season. And we almost talk about there will be times during this season where it don't go our way, and then we see what our real character is and personality, and people can slide away, people can stand up and be counted, and we had enough people in the club to stand up and be counted, and that's why we achieved what we did. So we'll go into next season, same story again. There'll be challenges. As this club never had challenges in all its history. Of course it has. So I don't see why it's a surprise sometimes when we have them. But I do understand the run was too long without winning a game. We understand that, take that. But for it to overshadow everything else we'd done, I thought it was a bit unjustified, to be honest.
What have you? So it's your first full season in Motherwell and Scottish football management. What have you learned most? Do you think the lessons that from the good and the bad?
Yeah. Listen, if you don't learn in life, but certainly in this game, then you're a fool. And I don't think we're fools. We have learned. It is a different environment. I think I've never been in a division where there's only 12 teams and you play each other so regular. The winter break, I've not experienced one of those before. Pre-contracts, I've not experienced that before. So there was a lot of challenges that we learnt about for the first time, which we will stand us in good stead in the future, I think. But we also were we got confidence from the things that we believe in that come to the fore, regardless of what division you're in or what level of football, what country, that I think hold you in good stead. And I think those have been reassuring for us, that the things we train for and work for and the beliefs we have still win games and still achieve success. So I think there's a balance between learning about the things that you believe in are true across the board, and other things that you're experiencing for the first time. How would you handle them differently, or would you handle them the same when they appear next time? And I think that's important for me as a manager. Obviously Chris, my assistant, because we're both in it together as in the first time, but we've had good experience around us with the other coaching staff and the board to sort of lend a helping hand and their voice of experience. So I think we've all learnt a lot from this season.
Looking ahead to tomorrow's game, how determined are Motherwell to spoil Celtic's title party?
It's nothing to do with that. I think we want to try and keep fourth. Us going there trying to win a game is nothing to do with spoiling anyone else's party. I think Celtic deserve to win the league, and they deserve to celebrate regardless of what the result is tomorrow. So that is not on my agenda. It won't be on my players. We're going there for our own reasons. Our season isn't over, so we have to go and make sure that we're concentrating and focused, as we have been certainly in the last few weeks, to get the job done. And we still have a job to do. We still want to try and get that fourth position. I know we've qualified for Europe, and regardless of whether we finish fourth or fifth, it's still a success. But being professional people and ambitious people, we always want that one little bit more. I think it's what keeps you driving along. It keeps that ambition burning strong. And I think we want to try and secure fourth, and I believe we'll have to take something from the game to do that.
Finishing fourth does make a big difference, doesn't it, both in terms of the club's success and financially?
Yeah. I think. Well, I don't think in success, because we'll still qualify for Europe, and we've still finished in a position where we're not expected to finish with what we have. But look, obviously the next qualifying round is later on in the season. I think the finances will be a little bit different as well, but I don't think it will be a major. The biggest difference was finishing between fifth and sixth. So finishing fifth was a massive difference to finishing sixth. I don't believe it's as big between fourth and fifth. I think we've still had a successful season no matter what happens tomorrow.
How good would it be to finish with a win though?
Well, we want to win. We always want to win. It's a great feeling. You saw it the other day. I think, listen, it's a great feeling when we win in training. When anything like that. I think winning at anything is it gives you a warm glow. It makes you smile. It makes people around you feel happy. So we always try to do that. Always. We understand we're not always going to achieve that, but the will to win has to be there, and I think it has been from our players and our squad. So. That'll be there again tomorrow, but we also understand we're up against a fantastic team who've had an unbelievable season, and they'll want to finish off in style as well. But we have the same ambition. We want to finish off in style, so we'll go there and give it our best shot.
How's your squad for tomorrow?
I don't know yet. We've had a few calls in between Wednesday and today, with a couple more players dropping out with illness, which is. It's been going around for a couple of weeks now. So because we have to travel to Ross County and then be in the same changing room playing games, it's unfortunately it's been contagious and people are breaking down with it. So we'll have to wait until tomorrow morning to see who's okay and sort of pick a team from that really. But as you've seen from the last two games, players have stood up and come to the fore, and contributed to the performance and the results of the team, and some unexpected players coming into the team and into the squad, but they've all been ready to play the part, and that'll have to be the same case tomorrow.